At the beginning of the year, I listened to and ran to a Wildhearts album for the first time in my life. And if you're watching this, I guess you know what happened. I fell in love with it immediately. Well, today we are running to the brand new album by them. It's called 21st Century Love Songs. I can't wait to feel the magic again. What? I think my watch thinks I've already started running. No watch, that's just anticipation. You'll appreciate it one day when you're human. And the watch is on, the music's on, and we're off. Go, 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 go. No way does the album start like that. What? Ah, how did that happen? It went from the sound of terror, and just like that, it's full of hope. It's beautiful. Ginger seems to be playing Chuck Berry chords with his voice. What's going on? Is his tongue a little finger or something? My blood is white water rafting around my body. My lungs are massive boulders. Ginger's voice is my safety helmet. Just cling on, you'll be okay. These lyrics are full of hope. It's about a community. It's funny as hell. I've gone off so hard. I'm still on the first song. Oh, it's making me feel so good. These riffs, what's going on? How do they do this? It's taking me back to the first run of Earth vs. the Wildhearts. They just switch it up effortlessly in the middle of a song. What's going on now? There's this beautiful battle going on between really uplifting melodic parts and then crushing, kind of terrifying parts. They just come together, mix up, like that. Oh my word. Someone just went past me on a bike and said Jimmy's listening to the Wildhearts. I can tell. Damn right I am. This might sound silly, but I love the way that first song ends with a ringing open chord. It feels like an open chord to me, and it just shows that beneath those layers of magnificent riffs after riffs, there's a song there, you know what I mean? These are genius songwriters. Wrote song number 2, Pump Those Legs. I absolutely love this song, Remember These Days. It makes me look at my own youth like a distant planet. I feel like I'm preparing to go back there, to colonize it. I found the secret ingredient to that youthful happiness, enthusiasm, love of everything, and it's there in the Wildhearts music. It's there. It's a time machine. There's so much longing and nostalgia in that. Ah! It is perfect. I feel like a criminal. I feel like it should be illegal to be this happy and running at the same time. I don't know what I've done to deserve this, but it's pure bliss. The lyrics are making me reflect on my life, but the music makes me project myself forward in time. There's hope in the music, reflection in the lyrics. It's a seesaw of emotions. There's a wonderful and wacky thing in a Terence McKenna book where he says that if you take magic mushrooms and you do some kind of growl, your DNA can vibrate, and your DNA remember how to be high, how to hallucinate forever. I feel like the music is vibrating me here. I've gone through to another state of consciousness. My feet are not touching the ground. You can press play on a Wildhearts album and it's immediate escape. It's immediate freedom. Oh, splitter! I'm coming up to the downhill bit where I fell in love with the Wildhearts the first time. Let's do it all over again. Yeah! I'm alright, don't worry about it. So good. Once again, I find myself running to the Wildhearts and asking myself, why aren't I this ambitious? Why aren't I this fearless? This time next year, I'm going to be running faster than I was as a 24-year-old, and everybody around the world will want to know what my training secret was. I'll just say, it was running to the Wildhearts. You got a guitar there. Another guitar there. Come on. I got tripped up by a riff. I bloody love a slide guitar solo. You got this bass line going down the middle of the mix. It's like the Snowpiercer going down the middle of my head, thank you. And then either side of it, you got these guitars which feel like they're swapping over, crossing the tracks. It's like someone roller skating at the end of the world. Wait, I need a breather a sec. Any preconceived ideas you've got going to this album because of the title 21st Century Love Songs, it just gets smashed to pieces. It's like building your own raft out of barrels, heading towards a lighthouse knowing you're going to make it, but the light to the lighthouse is like a samurai sword. It cuts your raft to pieces. This is bigger and better than anything you could ever build yourself. One foot is Tom Cruise, the other foot is proof that Scientology is bullshit. It's gonna get you, Tom. It's gonna catch you. Whoa, what a line. He's a cunt by association. I'm honestly laughing out loud to bits of this album. I think I can try and run the fastest I've ever gone before. Let's give it a go. Keep an eye on our speedometer. Keep an eye on it. Come on. It just doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop. That song ended, there was a little bit of a flash on the cymbal at the end. It was like someone pulling a chair out, daring me to sit down, daring me to relax. No fucking way, I won't relax, because the Wildhearts will never relax. You know when you're younger and you listen to an album for the first time and you know there's certain songs you will have on replay before you do key things in your life. So it'd be like, this song is going to be on loop before I neck loads of mint chewing gums and kiss that girl in town. This album feels like that. I'm picking out songs that I will replay before things like big runs, before I go out and brace myself for a night off the beers. It feels like an album that's already the soundtrack to future memories. If you don't make your guitar do as many tricks as the Wildheart guys do, then I'm sorry, you just don't love your guitar enough. It's like having a dog and never taking it for a walk. Take that guitar for a long stroll. It's like putting the Beach Boys in a wind tunnel, trying to find out how you can make them louder, nastier, faster and sexier. Stick two exhausts on Brian Wilson's face. Now, I think there was a line where my heart is still buried from when I'm young. That's what it's doing. It's digging your young heart out. It's bringing it to the surface. Wait, hang on. What a philosophical breakthrough. The dog looks at him and says, fish don't know they're in water. I've had to stop running. This is blowing my mind. I'm going to walk, recover, gather myself, remember who I am, and then start running as soon as I get this hill. I really can't think of an album which makes you believe in the power of art as much as this one does. It's energizing me so much. It's making me want to create. It's making me want to be myself. I feel like I'm dragging the heaviest net in the world, full of my past, but I know there's really good things in there, and I've just got the strength to hold it back up and find what I need from there to make me go forward. Sort your fucking shit out. It's so funny and angry. It's like watching me run. I'm a funny and angry runner. These guitars and directions. Yes, those chord changes under the word direction. It is pure genius, honestly. Oh my word, how do you think of that? All the parts in the songs, it's like flicking through a book full of hotel recommendations which are 5 stars. Everything gets full marks. You're just flicking through it ridiculously fast, going, how is this possible? How is all this perfection possible in one song? The way those two songs go together. 1 minute he's saying he's going to stand still till he finds some direction, and now on this one, physical exorcism. He's running away. He's running towards answers. I'm running with you, come on. Yes, get out. You just gotta keep on running it out. A physical exorcism catches everything I love about running. This is a clear blue sky, and towards the end of the album, it's beautiful. See you at the end. Oh, what a run. 10 kilometers. The way that album ended with that song and that line, nobody really kills their demons, they just hide for a while, and that's saying that here comes that feeling again or something, you know, dealing with depression, dealing with like just not being happy, and it comes at the end of an album where every song up until then is, it puts you, I don't know, it puts you in touch with the passions inside the band, inside them as artists. You can feel these passions and you understand why they can react, why they can kick out against things when they're not feeling right, because they are such a talented, passionate group. It makes sense, and for that to come at the end of the album was just perfect. What a running album, and when I was listening to it, the first song came again. It's an album that's meant to be played on a loop. I'm convinced of it. Play that on a loop, get to know it, get to know the people who made it. That's what it's about. It's passionate rock and roll, and it puts you in touch with the people who made it. I'm a running punk, you should be a running punk too. That is absolutely incredible. Yes, it is my running album of the year. I am saying it and putting it out there. Love you all.